Hi there, my name is Matt Faulkner. I'm the mayor for the City of Searcy, and it is my honor to present to our community the State of the City address for the City of Searcy as we reflect on the progress of the past year and look ahead as we continue to work together to move Searcy forward. We are in a very special moment in Searcy's history as we continue to work toward implementing the master plans developed over the past several years. Searcy continues to be in a season of growth and momentum, but as we talk about the numbers and the projects and the accomplishments, I want to begin where the focus should always be: our people. Progress does not happen overnight. It is built on years of faithful service, thoughtful leadership, and a community willing to work together. I want to thank those who currently serve and those who have served Searcy before us, previous administrations, our City Council, the A&P Commission, Forward Searcy, the Chamber of Commerce, Main Street Searcy, our educational and healthcare partners, our nonprofits, our churches, civic organizations, and the many volunteers who give their time and talent to this city. Your partnership and collaboration is the reason Searcy continues to make significant progress. And most importantly, I want to thank our city personnel. You are the heartbeat of service to our community. Day in and day out, you serve with professionalism, compassion, and a sense of pride. Because of you, Searcy is a safe, clean, and welcoming place to live, work, and raise a family. Carrying out our mission of taking exceptional care of our community begins with taking care of our people, those that serve it, and I'm grateful for each of you. As Searcy grows, responsible stewardship remains our top priority. In 2025, the city's general fund finished the year strong with revenues of $30.1 million and expenses of $28.7 million, resulting in a net excess revenue of $1.4 million. For 2026, we have conservatively projected revenues to remain stable at $30.2 million, while budgeting anticipated expenses 2% lower than last year. And this is significant, especially considering that we were able to provide raises for our employees, with the most significant increases benefiting our public safety personnel. Our police and fire department saw an overall average increase of at least 10%, and personnel wages across all departments increased on average by 4%. We also continue to look for innovative ways to operate more efficiently. Thanks to the efforts of Todd Phillips, our sanitation director, we are implementing a new buyback program for sanitation trucks, which is expected to save over $900,000 in maintenance costs over the next 10 years. Our team has also implemented an innovative health insurance strategy projected to reduce city expenses by approximately $400,000 in 2026. In December, we reached a major milestone by fully funding our emergency reserves at $6.5 million. This was a goal set back when the 1% sales tax became permanent, and I am pleased to report that we were able to fulfill this promise within 3 years. Sales tax revenues continue to securely meet our bond obligations for the My Searcy projects, which is bringing into reality the feedback we heard from the community during the master planning process. The momentum and success we are seeing in Searcy is the direct result of listening and engaging with community members, developing a strategic and intentional plan, and then working collaboratively to accomplish those goals. We are thankful for our City Council for their continued diligence and commitment toward responsible, long-term financial stewardship of public funds. Another important component of our city's progress is our continued success in securing grant funding that allows us to accelerate projects and strengthen city services. In 2025 alone, the City of Searcy was awarded more than $6.1 million in grant funding across a variety of departments and initiatives. Major awards included a $500,000 Transportation Alternatives Program grant from RDOT to connect the Searcy Bike Trail system to Highway 13 along Davis Drive, helping advance the long-term vision of the Little Red Greenway. The city also received $178,000 through the Federal Energy Efficiency and Conservation Block Grant Program to retrofit 13 municipal facilities with LED lighting, significantly reducing long-term energy costs. Searcy was also awarded a grant of $550,000 from the Arkansas Department of Parks, Tourism, and Heritage Office of Outdoor Recreation for the construction of soft surface trails at 4 key locations around the city. Additional grants awarded support historic preservation of the American Legion Hall downtown, public safety initiatives within the police department, recycling center operations, and programs that support community health and well-being. The Searcy Regional Airport was also awarded $4.4 million in FAA funding for critical airfield improvements. In addition to these new awards, 2 major federally funded grants announced back in 2024, the $4.2 million RAISE grant and the $500,000 Safety Action Plan grant, both officially moved under contract in 2025. Altogether, the City of Searcy currently manages more than $11.5 million in active grant funding, demonstrating our commitment to leveraging outside resources to move important projects forward while minimizing the burden on local taxpayers. 2025 marked the first full year of our newly formed Planning and Development Department, which hit the ground running, and the numbers tell a powerful story. 1,585 total permits were issued, 252 building permits, and $170.7 million in new construction value, 1,555 total business licenses, and 158 new businesses. Notable commercial developments include Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen, Everett Kia, Aldi, and Target. And construction officially began on several transformational city projects, including Berry Hill Park's Destination Playground and Splash Pad, the new community center on South Main Street, the new baseball and softball complex, renovations to our soccer facilities, the new outdoor water park, Riverside Park trail design and master planning, the new expanded dog park at the Carmichael Center, and Yancey Park improvements. These projects are the direct result of community input, thoughtful planning, and assembling a dynamic team of some of the best architects, engineers, and construction managers in the state. Searcy continues to strengthen its position as a competitive regional economic hub. Forward Searcy completed development of Forward Searcy Site 1, a 44-acre shovel-ready industrial site now actively being marketed in partnership with the state. And work is also underway on Forward Searcy Site 2, with a site development grant application submitted and award announcements expected soon. In 2025 alone, Forward Searcy received 16 requests for information, representing nearly 4,000 potential jobs and more than $3.3 billion in potential capital investment. Our existing industry and legacy employers continue to grow. Walmart is modernizing its regional distribution center through automation. Bryce Corporation's $80 million expansion is nearing completion and has already exceeded job creation expectations. XPO is adding a new line, creating additional jobs. Real Steel celebrated a ribbon cutting and continues to expand. This kind of sustained interest doesn't happen by accident. It reflects years of preparation, partnership, and vision. Our Chamber of Commerce continues to play an important role in strengthening Searcy's business community and supporting through workforce development programs. The Chamber was recognized as Best of 2025 by the readers of Arkansas Money and Politics, reflecting the strong confidence our community has in its leadership and impact. The Chamber also received a Trendsetter Award for the innovative You're Hired event, a program designed to connect local students with real job opportunities and strengthen the pathway from education to career. Throughout the year, the Chamber also hosted professional development events, networking opportunities, ribbon cuttings, and groundbreakings, celebrating the continued growth and investment happening all throughout Searcy. We are grateful for the Chamber's partnership and their ongoing work to support our local businesses and workforce. Public safety remains one of our most important responsibilities. Our police department handled over 40,700 calls for service in 2025. The department launched its first ever K-9 program, expanded school resource officer coverage to Riverview schools, consolidated 911 dispatch services with the county, transitioned to Tyler Technologies reporting, and helped initiate the White County Peer Recovery Coalition. Code enforcement was also brought under the police department to improve coordination and responsiveness. Our fire department responded to over 3,600 calls, conducted nearly 19,000 hours of training, tested over 1,300 hydrants, inspected approximately 1,600 businesses, and saved an estimated $9 million in property value. This year also marks a historic milestone, the 100th anniversary of the Searcy Fire Department. For a century, this department has stood as a pillar of courage, service, and professionalism, and we are deeply grateful for the legacy of service to our community. Our Searcy District Court continues to provide an essential service to our community while also working to modernize its operations and improve accessibility for citizens. In 2025, the court expanded its team to 13 full-time staff members, helping ensure cases are handled efficiently and the needs of the public are met in a timely manner. The court also began the important process of digitizing records dating back to 2006, transitioning thousands of documents into a digital archive system that will improve record management and accessibility for years to come. Additionally, the court implemented debit and credit card payment options in the office, providing greater convenience for residents who interact with the court system. These improvements reflect a continued commitment to efficiency, modernization, and providing quality service to the citizens of Searcy. 2025 was a year of heavy lifting behind the scenes in our public works, maintenance, and sanitation departments. Sawmill Road was completed as a major road and drainage reconstruction project. Fuller Lane moved into construction, and the Cloverdale drainage ditch was cleared of vegetation. A significant trench drain was installed in River Oaks, and more than 32 miles of street striping was completed. Significant drainage projects took place all across the city with our dedicated drainage crew, helping improve drainage and mitigate flooding issues. We also added 4 more team members to our public works crews to help keep up with the needs of our growing city. Our new maintenance department launched in January 2025 and immediately became a critical support arm for the city operations. Our versatile maintenance team completed multiple facility renovations, made significant improvements and renovations at our sports complex, our ball fields, and park properties. The maintenance department also managed the replacement of roofs on almost all city facilities throughout the community. The team does a tremendous job setting up lights and displays for Holiday of Lights and oversees the tremendous cleanup efforts conducted by our community service crews. This is the work that often goes unseen, but it makes a tremendous impact on our city. Our sanitation department continues to provide one of the most visible and essential services our city offers, keeping Searcy clean, safe, and running smoothly every day. In 2025, the department provided residential trash service to more than 7,700 homes and commercial service to over 950 businesses across the city. In addition, the department operates a roll-off container program that supports residential projects, construction activity, and local businesses, averaging more than 10 container pulls each and every day. Crews also provide limb pickup, leaf removal, and residential junk collection services throughout the year. The department handled more than 8,000 citizen service requests in 2025, maintaining an impressive 96% completion rate, while also performing many additional services that are not formally requested but are necessary to keep our community operating smoothly. Beyond daily operations, the sanitation department continues to operate efficiently and responsibly, remaining within budget while generating surplus revenue that helps support the city's ability to provide high-quality services. This work often happens early in the morning and behind the scenes, but it plays a critical role in maintaining the quality of life our residents expect and deserve. Searcy Parks and Recreation had one of its strongest years ever. Major community events served thousands of families. Holiday of Lights reached record attendance and was once again recognized by Southern Living magazine. Youth sports participation hit all-time highs. We hosted more baseball and softball tournaments than ever before. New adult, family, and special needs programs were launched to better engage with and serve our community. Parks and Recreation increased revenues by more than $269,000 through expansion of programs offered, increased memberships, and boosting concession sales. We hosted multiple swim meets at the swim center, including Special Olympics, and welcomed an Olympic medalist for a community swim clinic. By investing in our parks, our trails, our facilities, we are creating gathering places that build community and enhance quality of life. The Searcy Regional Airport continues to serve as an important transportation and economic asset for our community. In 2025, the airport completed construction of a 100 by 100 foot aircraft maintenance facility. A new taxi lane was also constructed to provide direct access to the facility, improving operational efficiency and contributing to increased airport rental revenue. The airport also completed a 3-year airfield lighting modernization project, upgrading to one of the most efficient lighting systems available. This improvement reduces maintenance needs, lowers material costs, and increases reliability for pilots in airport operations. Preparatory work has also been completed for a comprehensive runway and taxiway rehabilitation project, which will include new asphalt, striping, and shoulder repairs. These improvements will extend the pavement life cycle by an estimated 20 years. Security enhancements were also implemented with the installation of a new camera system, and public observation cameras are now available through the airport's website to increase transparency and community engagement. Operationally, the airport continues to expand its services and revenue base, with early 2026 sales already showing strong growth and a positive outlook for the year ahead. The Janet and Larry Crane Memorial Library completed its first full year in the new facility, and the response has been incredible. In 2025, the library had nearly 160,000 visits, 278,000 items checked out, 600 programs offered with over 11,000 attendees, and 3,000 new library cards were issued. The library has become a true community hub, supporting education, workforce development, civic engagement, and lifelong learning. As we reflect on the past year, one thing is clear: Searcy is moving forward. We are moving forward with a clear vision, a strategic plan, and most importantly, with unity. We are growing, but we are doing so in a way that preserves our heritage and protects the small town character that makes Searcy such a special place to call home. We are delivering on the plans our citizens helped shape, and we are preparing for a future that creates opportunity for our children and our grandchildren. Our strength has always been our willingness to work together, pulling in the same direction, sharing a common vision, and caring for our neighbors. We can make the best plans and work as hard as we know how, but we also recognize that the many good things happening in our community are the result of the blessing and favor of the Lord. Thank you for the honor of serving as your mayor. May God continue to bless the city of Searcy, and may we always move forward together.